The first work of art I chose was the Nativity, painted by Zanobi Stozzi in 1433-34. This painting is of the Nativity scene where you see Mother Mary, Father Joseph, and baby Jesus, all being watched over with the angels. The Nativity depicts the belief of some religions, more specifically the Christian religions such as Catholics, Protestants, and Baptists. For some of these religions, we look at the nativity scene and it reminds us of how precious life is and that we should not take anything for granted. It really shows what life is all about. The nativity scene is used most often during Christmas time, which is said to be the birth of Jesus Christ. The Nativity was painted with tempera. According to thefreedictionary.com, tempera is a painting medium which is pigment mixed with water-soluble glutinous materials such as egg yolk, also called poster color poster paint. This is the birth of Jesus Christ. The balance in this painting I saw was peace, harmony, and happiness, which is what anybody should see out of the nativity scene. The use of the colors blue, red, and yellow are used most often. This shows warmth and happiness. The use of gold around baby Jesus shows the importance of his birth. Zanobi was born in Florence, Italy on November 17, 1412, and he died in Florence, Italy on December 6, 1468 at the age of 56. He was an Italian illuminator and painter, and made a fundamental contribution to the imagery of early Renaissance choir books. The next artwork I chose was a photograph called Red Stripe Kitchen. This is from the series House Beautiful, Bringing War Home. This is a photograph that we can relate to today with the war going on. Many do not agree with the war and want soldiers home. There are people who feel the same way about this war that they did about the Vietnam, which is what this photograph is all about. The artist of this photograph is Martha Rosler. The date of this picture is between 1967 and 1972, though it was printed in the early 1990s. The print is chromographic. It is 59.5 by 45.2 inches. The subject of this artwork is soldiers during the Vietnam War. This photograph was in opposition of the war. This is how many people felt about that war and how they feel about our war today. There is much use of the colors red and white. These colors really make the photograph stand out. The soldiers in the photo look as if they are in the middle of a war in kitchen. In the photo, colors red and white are mostly used along with the circle shape. These really make this photograph stand out. The picture represents that the soldiers should be home and not off at war. Martha Rosler was born in Brooklyn, New York on July 28, 1943. Martha is an American photographer. She attended the Brooklyn Museum School. She became involved in civil rights and anti-nuclear protests as a teenager. Martha received her bachelor's in English in 1965. The next piece of art I chose was The Struggles of Two Natures in Man by George Gray Bernard. The way I see it, every person has two sides to their personalities. The good side, the bad side, or as others would say, good and evil. This statue depicts a man struggling between his two sides, the good side and the evil side. This statue is made of marble and was made between 1863 and 1938 by George Gray Bernard. It stands at 101 by 102 by 48 inches and depicts a man struggling with his two natures. The artist used white marble. It also depicts how every man has two sides, which is what this sculpture depicts. This is a life-size sculpture of two men, ultimately meaning one man struggling with himself. George Gray Bernard is an American sculptor and was born in New York, New York in 1863 and died in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania in 1938.